and put him in the midst of them.
Color hurts my eyes. They're better now then. It makes them weep by candlelight. And I want to show weak eyes to your father when he comes home for the world. It must be near his time.
Pastor, rather. But I think he's walked slower than he used to past evenings, Mother.
I have known him to walk with Tiny Tim upon his shoulder very fast.
And so have I, often.
And so have I. But he was very late to carry, and your father loved him so that it was no trouble. And there is your father.
Father!
Father!
Oh, what a lovely workmanship. You'll be done long before Sunday.
Sunday. You went again today, Robert.
Yes, my dear. I wish you could have gone. It would have been lovely for you to see how green a place it is. But you'll see it often. I promised him we'd walk on a Sunday. Oh, my little boy. My little boy.
Spirit, no more of this sadness. I cannot bear it any longer.
I saw Mr. Scrooge's nephew, Fred, today, at the service. It was sparsely attended. A few businessmen, Fred, myself. I told him over at 10. And he said, "I'm heartily sorry for your loss, Mr. Cratchit." He said, "I'm heartily sorry for your good wife." By the by, how we ever knew that, I'll never know.
Knew what, my dear?
That you're a good wife.
Everybody knows that.
Very well deserved, my boy. I hope they do. Heartily sorry, he said, for your good wife. And if there's anything you need, he said, giving me his card, this is where I live. Pray come to me. Now, it wasn't for the sake of anything that he could do for us. It was just the way he offered that was so delightful. It was as if he knew our Tiny Tim. He felt with us.
I'm sure he's a good soul.
No, you would be sure of it, my dear, if you had been there and spoke to him. I would not be surprised, dare I say, if you got our Peter in a better situation.
Only hear that, Peter.
And then Peter will be keeping company with someone and setting up for himself.
Get along with you.
It's just as likely as not, one of these days. But there's plenty of time for that, my dear. But however, whenever we part from one another, let us never forget poor Tiny Tim, shall we?
No, never, Father.
And I know, my dears, that when we recollect how patient and how mild a child he was, though he was very, very little, we shall never quarrel with ourselves, and in doing so, forget poor Tiny Tim.
No, never, Father.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm very happy indeed.
Spirit, the sparsely attended service. Was that the service of someone close to Fred?
The spirit didn't say a word, but nodded its head.
His wife?
The spirit shook his head, disagreeing.
His aunt? Am I that woman?
The spirit nodded its head, in agreement.
Hear me, Spirit. I am not the woman I was. I will not be the woman I have been. I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all three will strive within me. I will not shut out the lessons that they teach. Oh, tell me that I may sponge away the writing on this stone.
Holding up her hands in a last effort to have her fate reversed, she saw a change in the phantom's hood and dress as it shrunk, dwindled, and shrank. To Dorcas.
It seems a bit abrupt now. Yeah, rough draft. Don't forget, he only had a 2-week window to write in. I'll pay attention to some of its reason.
I don't know what day of the month it is. I don't know how long I've been among the spirits.
Why does he keep using that word?
Shh. What's today?
Today, why it's Christmas Day.
Do you know the poulterers in the next street but one, at the corner?
I should hope so.
An intelligent boy, a remarkable boy. Do you know if they sold the prize turkey that was hanging there? Not the little prize turkey, the big one!
The one as big as me?
Yes!
It's hanging there now.
Go and buy it. I am in earnest. Go and buy it and tell them to bring it here that I may give them the direction where to take it. Come back with the man and I'll give you you a shilling. Come back with him in less than 5 minutes, and I'll give you half a crown. I'll send it to Bob Cratchit's.
Well, I think we all know where this is going. So, Carol, what do you think?
I think I need to see how it ends. I mean, is Tiny Tim okay? Because that would be awful. I mean, how big is that turkey? Like 40 pounds, 50 pounds, a prize turkey? I need to know this.
Yeah, it all ends very lovely. There are plays mounted and movies produced, and basically through this one small story consisting of only 5 chapters, we learn what the holiday is truly about. So, still think it's an over-commercialized season full of grumpy people?
Well, boss, I guess I don't.
All right, my work here is done. Phew, Carol. And for those of you who had to sit through Carol's long-awaited transformation, here is a little bit of Christmas cheer for you. You.